Alright, I'll show you first my very favorite thing to decorate in my whole house, and that is my china cabinet. I've had this table and china cabinet for many years, and they're definitely too big for this space. We have a leaf taken out of the table just to make it work here, but I'm just not ready to furniture shop just yet, so we are making it work. But this is the china cabinet that I love to decorate. I'm going to show you what's inside here. Alright, so we'll start in this corner. I'm an ironstone collector, and so I have a lot of ironstone that I like to display. This is not probably half of it, but this is what I have displayed right now in the china cabinet. So I'll kind of take a look at some of these things and tell you where I got them from. This is an ironstone pitcher and an oval shaped server. So I just put this little arrangement together from some pieces that I had, and I just set them on a linen napkin, put a little pumpkin down on the side and a little piece of buffalo check ribbon tucked inside. I thought that made kind of a pretty pop of color. Mostly I just do creams, blacks, and whites in here. This pumpkin I got on the clearance 2 seasons ago at Hobby Lobby, I think for $3. And they still currently carry this one for, I think, $39 maybe. That's one of my big ironstone servers behind that, and it's sitting here on a stack of ironstone plates. I have another little pitcher here, actually a little creamer I think is what this is, and this is our blessing jar. What this is a jar full of things that we are thankful for, ways that we feel like we have had big blessings in our life. We try to write those down. We try to do it at least once a week, and we fall off the wagon sometimes, but we write down things we're thankful for. We put them inside the jar, and every year around New Year's Eve or shortly thereafter, we try to read those, and we bundle them up, and in the bottom we keep the previous years. So we've all been certainly blessed, and we like to make sure we keep track of those. It's really fun reading through. Another big stack of ironstone. I just put a little orange pumpkin down inside. Aren't those fabulous? I absolutely love my ironstone collection. Another pitcher, and inside are just some very old pieces of silverware. I don't want to clean them. I want them just like they are. Tarnished is nice. On this side, this is a new, sorry about the glare and the shadow, this is a new bottle that a friend of mine picked up for me. I was looking for it and couldn't find it at Hobby Lobby. I pretty much thought they were sold out. She found it for me. It was very inexpensive. The plate I've had for years and years. I think I got that off the clearance at Kirkland's. Another small little creamer. I just picked that up at an antique store, I think sometime this summer. And then the little stands are from the dollar spot at Target. Alright, so there's the bottom 2 shelves. And then now we'll move on up. Here at the top, I used to have quite a collection of these scales, and this is the only one that I've decided to keep. And on top, more ironstone. And this is just a little pumpkin from, I don't know, Hobby Lobby or somewhere. I've had it for years. My cow, she usually hangs over my stove, but she stands up here in the fall. Happy pumpkin spice season. That was Kirkland's last year, I think. And then this is just an antique, big, huge jar with the lid handle that I love so much. And I usually keep these pine cones in here year round, not seasonally. I sometimes have put dried corn in there, corn kernels. That's really pretty, but I just wanted the pine cones that I already had in there. So a little gold pumpkin for pop. And then these tags are so beautiful. It was a 3-pack at Hobby Lobby when they first put out their fall stuff, and I've since tried to get more, and they sold out so quick. So here's another look at the china cabinet. I absolutely love it. All right, moving on. In this section here, I have these 2 chairs I purchased off the yard sale site, I think for $15 maybe, and they're, I don't know, I just love the style. It fits well in this room. I have a pillow in this one that says farm that my daughter-in-law got for me, and then here in the center, it's a little table. On top of it, I have a little sparkly pumpkin placemat. I think that might have came from Big Lots, I'm not sure. This stand, tower stand, I got at a barn sale years and years ago, and it kind of stays here. It has for a while. More display of my ironstone. These little bitty spoons. I just got those not long ago. Pumpkin on top. Buffalo check came from Hobby Lobby, and this is an old crayon box. Had that for years and years, barn sale I believe as well. Ironstone, and then at the top is this beautiful cow, and she's very, very old. And that's a treasure. My friend Jody picked that up for me at a sale. She showed it to me, and I said, pick it up for me, I want it. And then above that, I have a little candle that hangs, and it's marshmallow fireside. All right, and now moving on to this corner is my brand new addition to this room. Are these guys not the cutest ever? I had to have it when I saw it at Kirkland's, and I had a cow hanging here before. I usually let her hang from spring to fall, and then I usually put a fall picture here, but when I found this, I had to have it. I just think it is so fun, and it makes me smile, and that's what anything that you have in your home should do, make you happy. Underneath it, I just have a plant. I don't know how long that'll stay there, but so here's an overview of this side. On the table, very simple right now, just placemats. Sometimes I have place settings, but I don't want that real heavy look right now. Maybe more towards Thanksgiving. But for my centerpiece, I really like that. What I've done is just layered on top of a wreath. I bought this at Walmart last year in the fall. And on top of it, I have layered a buffalo check plate that I picked up at Hobby Lobby, and a linen napkin, pumpkin, and a little pumpkin beside it. And again, I have one of those tags that came from that 3-piece set from Hobby Lobby. And a new pitcher, I found that just recently at Ross for $6.99. I have a thing for pitchers, if you haven't noticed. And I have plenty more that aren't on display right now, but I love them. And inside I just have a cotton stem and some lamb's ear stems. And I just loved how that came together. I have had it sitting on my counter as well, but it's going to be my centerpiece for a little while, I think. And then the last thing in this room is on the wall here. And it's just my old window I've had for years and years. And on top of it is a wreath of cotton. And I have just attached my new pumpkin that I got at Hobby Lobby that says Gather Together. And I always have these 3 pieces of ironstone hanging above. And it's just a super simple little look for this wall, and I love it. Just it's simple and perfect. So that's it, you guys. That's my fall dining room. And again, like I said, I'm still learning here. Hopefully we'll get better as I go and figure out lighting and the best times to film and all that good stuff. Oh, I left out one thing. This back wall. This sign hangs here all the time. I love it. And on top of it, I've just put this little bitty strand of lights that are leaves, and they kind of have a candy corn effect. yellow light and an orange leaf. Isn't that pretty? And then on top of it, that's a piece I've had for years that says be thankful, and I just set it on the top. All right, now that is officially all of my dining room, you guys. That's what it looks like. And we are hosting Thanksgiving this year, so I have some things that I'll put out closer to Thanksgiving time, but this is how it will look for the remainder of the fall season. And I'll show you some other rooms here in a day or two. So I hope you've enjoyed this tour, and if you like what you see or you want to come along for a look at various things in our life for a brand new channel, then just come back and subscribe.